That's part of a point, so I know that's the y. The next thing we have is this a, and it doesn't look like they gave us an a in that one. The next thing that they gave us, or then the formula, is a b, and they did give us the base of a 3. And then the x is this x part of the point. So literally we plugged in everything we could. In other words, this 2 is from the y. We don't know the a. This 3 is from the base, and that 0 is from that point. Now just a friendly reminder, anything to the 0 power, so anything that has an exponent to the 0 power is 1. So that's how this 3 to the 0 became a 1. So that's how they got that 1 underneath it. We still don't know our a, and we have it set equal to 2. So 1a is the same thing as a. So once you have your a, like they gave us right there, you're going to plug that a back into the handy-dandy formula and your base, and that's your final answer to this problem. Okay, so let's look at number 2. So remember, the formula is y equals a times b to the x. Okay, let's see what we don't know here. They gave us this base, which is the 4. That's going to go there in a minute. Then they gave us, next to it, they gave us this x right here, the x of the point, and then they gave us this y right here. It's the y of the point. So we do not know our a in this case, okay? Because really all you need to know is your a and your b to write the formula. So I still got to find that. So let's plug all that information into the handy-dandy formula. So y is really a 6, and then we have our equal, then we have our a that we don't know, and then our b in this case is a 4, and then our x in this case is a 2. So the first thing I'm going to do right here is this 4 squared. So 4 squared means 4 times 4, which is 16. Go ahead and bring down my a, bring down my equal, and bring down my 6. So now I'm going to divide both sides by 16. When I do that, there's my a all by itself, and you can reduce by 2. So if I reduce 6 by 2, I'd get a 3. If I'd reduce 16 by 2, I'd get an 8. So 3/8 is my a. So now I'm going to plug those in the handy-dandy formula. So y equals 3/8 times 4 to the x power. So now I'm going to do this next one. This next one's a little different because it looks like they gave us the a. So remember, we always want to know our a, which in this case is a 2, and our b, but it doesn't look like this one gave us our b. They did give you the x, which is right there, and they did give you the y that is right there. So we're just going to plug in a little different this time. So y is a 10, then you have an equal, then your a is a 2, then we don't know our b, and then our x is a 1. Well, b to the first is just b, so now we have 10 equals 2b. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2. when I do that, I get b is 5. So once I have these two things, I just put them in the handy dandy formula and I'm done. Y equals 2 and then times 5 to the x power. And that's my final answer.